Hello, and welcome back to another wife-aggro Community Presents video. We're going to be taking another look at DayZ, some tips. And this week I want to take a look at escaping from angry zombies. But I want to start out this video with some footage of my character running on their feet. I got some feedback from the previous videos from a friend of mine saying that with all the crawling around in the black and white environment, this just seemed like the most boring game ever. So here you go, some footage of a character running. And I do want to point out that I'm using some new tools this week. It took me a little while to get back into DayZ because of some patch server or client patch issues I was having. So during my little hiatus from making these videos, I went and picked up some new video production software. So if you like my first attempts at some new intros and outros, let me know in the comments for the channel. Kind of the important thing to remember when you're trying to get away from a zombie that's aggressive to you is that zombies operate on sight and sound. So if you can break their line of sight to you and stop making sounds so they can't hear you, usually you can get away from them. But it's typically a lot harder than it sounds. And I wanted to show two techniques for doing so. And the first involves these fences that are all over the game world. There's a lot of different types, but this is my favorite one. So we're gonna see if we can get this little zombie coming across the concrete to get aggressive, and then I'll show you how I get away from him. As you can see, as I'm crawling, the ear and the eye icons over on the right hand side are fairly low, but as I pop up to try and get this zombie to take an interest in me and chase me, you'll see that the eye over on the right hand side there gets a couple more semicircles away from it, so you can see that now I'm a lot more visible, and that zombie got excited. So as I said, when you're trying to get away from a zombie, you need to try and break sight and sound so they can't see and they can't hear you. Zombies use wall poorly to try and get away from the zombie, so he can't see me anymore. So the wall's blocking his field of view, and then I'm going to back away from the wall to see if I can get far enough away that he can't hear me anymore. Effectively getting out of his field of view and getting out of his range. And then this zombie does something that I wasn't expecting. You can see he's not really chasing me anymore. And I think this is because of his pathing. He gets a little excited there for a second. That kind of freaks me out. But then he goes under the fence, which I had not seen before. So I kind of had an oh crap moment. And so I had to back away and then kind of get out of his field of view again. So this little bush over here to the side should help. As you can see, he's not chasing me. He's kind of passive and just wandering around. But I still had never seen one go to the fence like that, so I'm kind of hesitant. Because sometimes they're cagey, and even though they're attacking you, they'll stop, kind of wander around, and the next thing you know, there's a mad zombie beating on you. But you do see here that he does go back under the fence, and so that's just something they've added or something I hadn't noticed before. The second technique I'm going to show you here in a second is a little cheaty. So I get a zombie chasing me. And there are certain types of terrain that zombies just don't navigate well. And the one that I'm most familiar with is a dock. So I have a zombie chasing me. I think I had two zombies chasing me. And I run to the end of the dock, and I turn around, and I'll notice that there's nobody chasing me anymore. And I'm not sure that that zombie over there on the shore was the same one. But I think at some point, you go a couple feet off the dock, and they just stop following you, or they can't move fast enough, and you get out of their field of view, one or the other. Anyhow, it's a pretty good technique. I've heard that there are other types of surfaces like hangar floors and whatnot that this also works on, but I do know docks work. So I kind of did like a part 1 of zombie escape techniques. We'll try and get another couple of examples filmed here in the near future. So it sounds like there's a zombie underwater, but I did get attacked after I came off the dock, so I'm not sure what's going on. Anyhow, I hope you're enjoying the series. Please like on the video if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel if you want to hear our updates. And join us on the website. Thank you very much. Have a good day.